this nation now.
Good afternoon, everyone. Distinguished speaker, moderator, and participants. Welcome to the Eugen webinar from Extracurricular to Extraordinary. My name is Sharon Angelica, and I will be your MC for today. Before we begin, please make sure to give your full attention to the webinar. Mute your microphone when you are not talking. Keep your camera on. Use the raise hand or chat feature to ask questions and make this room a safe space to learn and share. Today, we will explore how school can serve as a center of leadership transformation, where extracurricular activities, classroom learning, and community engagement come together to shape future leaders of positive change. Through insightful discussion with our esteemed speaker, we will also reflect on how educators can contribute to building peace in school and creating global impact. So, please join me in giving a warm welcome to the General Chairperson of DPP Aksi, Dr. Asep Tapipiani, and also our General Manager uh, of GPF Indonesia, Miss Cynthia Rahmi Utami, and our speaker, Dr. Toto Suharya, as the Secretary General of DPP Aksi, Dr. Inyoman Tingkat, as the Principal Public Senior High School 2 South Kutai, Bali, and Coach Water as founder of Transformation First Asia, and Dr. Anton Wardaya as Principal of Senior High School Wardaya, Jakarta. And also to all of the university partners that have support this webinar. Now, we invite everyone to listen to our national anthem, Indonesia Raya. You can sing along or simply enjoy the moment as we honor our country. Thank you for listening and listening to the uplifting national anthem Indonesia Raya. Now it is my honor to invite Miss Cynthia Rahmi Utami, General Manager of Global Peace Foundation Indonesia, to deliver the opening remarks. Miss Cynthia, the screen is yours.
Thank you, Sherin. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, good day in other part other than Indonesia, and esteemed educators, principals, students, notable speakers. We have Dr. Asep here, Dr. Toto, Dr. Nyoman, Dr. Anton, Coach Walter, and Mas Zidan. Thank you for being the speaker and everyone else present today. I have the great honor of welcoming you to this Eugen webinar from extracurricular to extraordinary. Leadership and Transformation in Education for Global Impact on behalf of the Global Peace Foundation Indonesia. Let me start by expressing my sincere gratitude to our esteemed partners for their excellent cooperation and supports. Transformation First Asia, Natalie in Lights, and the Association of Indonesian School Principals or AXI. Additionally, I would like to thank the committed team, interns, and also volunteers of GPF Indonesia, whose efforts have made today's event possible. Thank you. This webinar conveys a crucial message. Schools are places that foster leadership, character, and values, in addition to being hubs for learning. Through learning in the classroom, extracurricular activities, and community involvement, schools can develop into effective platforms for developing moral and innovative leaders. I actually have a personal connection to today's theme. I participated extensively in a number of extracurricular activities during my time in schools. I participated in the marching band and Dr. Kecil in elementary school, participated in OSIS, the Red Cross, the basketball team, the magazine club, and Rohis in the high school, and then later joined the medical rescue committee while I was a university student. This experience were more than just activities. They were like life-changing lesson and leadership, service, teamwork, and resilience. They influence not just my skills, but also moral integrity and sense of living for the greater good, living for others. In the rapidly changing world of today, these kinds of experiences are more important than ever. We need educational institutions that enable both teachers and students to go beyond the classroom, exercise initiative, tackle the real world problems, and lead with moral clarity and creative solutions. That's why we have the character and creativity initiative in the schools. And keeping with this, the Young Bridging Leaders YBL Challenge Fourth Generations officially opened today with the webinar. Over time, YBL has developed into important platform for young leaders in Asia, including in the Philippines, Pakistan, India, Cambodia, Mongolia, and Nepal, in addition to Indonesia. This expanding network of young leaders shows how truly global the spirits of education revolution is. We have the privilege of hearing from prominent professionals and academics today who will share knowledge and best practices on topics ranging from developing positive school cultures and leadership attitudes to combining character education with extracurricular activities. I encourage everyone to pay close attention, reflect deeply, and think about how these teachings could motivate change in our own communities and schools. Together, we can move from ideas into actions, from the classroom to the community, and from extracurricular to extraordinary, by welcoming this session with open hearts and a spirit of collaboration. Thank you once more time for your participation and commitment. May this discussion motivate us to develop generations of leaders who embody moral and innovative leadership. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Back to you, Cherin.
Thank you so much, Miss Cynthia, for your inspiring opening remarks. And I can imagine how fun it is to be Dr. Kecil at your extracurricular. And I really want to be Dr. Kecil too sometimes. Thank you, Katia, for sharing your stories. Next, it is my pleasure to welcome our special guest, Dr. Asep Kapipiani, who will give the opening remarks as General Chairperson for DPP Aksi. We are thrilled to have him with us today. Please join me in giving him a warm virtual welcome as he shares his insightful remarks. Dr. Asep, the screen is yours.
Okay, thank you. Check my voice. Is it clear?
Yes,
Check
Dr.
voice, check
Asep.
tone. Okay. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome to everyone here to the seminar about from extracurricular to extraordinary. It's the good term to discuss there. This term will be solution. First, come to Mr. Coach. Mr. Coach, you hear me? Paton bernama wanita Mr. Anton. Ya. Okay. Now, I'm in airport in Bali. Yesterday, doing something together with Mr. Noman. Mr. Noman appeared this morning, so I go to the airport alone. Anybody? Audience, thank you for follow this webinar, especially coach. I thank you to all of you. Maybe we can get something, some information about transformation and leadership. We know we have a problem of leadership in our nation, and leader take mistakes and then transformation is the answer. Solely in education. Now, we have education transformation in every level, every activities we do transformation. Why? Because there are many problems in education itself. Now, we need to create a new thing, to create a good thing, a better thing to solve the problem. It's very important. Of course, also to the student, young people with the problem in education. I think it is very good. Yeah. Thank you all. Have a nice discussion and seminar. Anak baca makan siri di atas nampan. Sekian saja, terima kasih dari kita Rizwan.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Asep.
That's my idea, Celine. Anak raja makan siri.
Sorry, I cannot hear you.
You catch my idea about anak raja makan siri. You know
Oh,
this?
yeah.
Indonesian statement. Okay, go ahead. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you so much, Dr. Asep, for the inspiring word and warm welcome. I felt your passion towards transforming education and nurturing young leaders was very compelling. And ladies and gentlemen, it is now time to introduce our moderator who will guide us through today's session and discussion. Our moderator is Amira Jasmine Salsabila. Amira holds a bachelor degree in humanities, is currently pursuing a master in peace and conflict resolution at Republik Indonesia Defense University. Her academic journey has equipped her with diverse theories and perspectives, which she is eager to translate into practice by working alongside highly educated, skillful and compassionate individuals. In addition, she served as a young cadre of Kader Surabaya Hebat. So shout out for every Surabaya participants and a community initiative established by the Surabaya government. She is also a Global Peace Leadership Corps Fellows for the second generation. And now she will facilitate our session, guiding the discussion and engaging with our speakers. So please welcome to our moderator, Amira.
Okay, thank you, Sharon. Okay, good afternoon, everyone. I'm very pleased to be here with you as the moderator for today's webinar. I will explain a little bit about how our session will flow. So, first of all, we will have 4 presentations from 4 different speakers. And then after that, we will continue our session with a focus group discussion for a reflection and key takeaways. And lastly, we will have a surprise announcement. So I invite you all to stay engaged and active throughout our discussion. All right, without any further ado, let's begin our first session. So for our first speaker, we will have Dr. Toto Suharya from AXI. Dr. Toto, are you here with us?
Yes, I'm here.
Good afternoon, sir. Okay. Right, so for the participants, let me give you a short introduction about him. So Dr. Toto Suharya is an educator and active member of AXI, which is Asosiasi Kepala Sekolah Indonesia, which also translated in English as Association of Indonesian School Principals, with a strong commitment to promoting leadership and healthy school cultures. He has been closely involved with Public Senior High School 15 in Bandung, where he supports initiatives that empower students and teachers to see schools as platforms for leadership transformation. His work also focuses on integrating leadership development, cultural values, and holistic learning to prepare future generations as compassionate and capable leaders. And today, Dr. Toto Suharya will speak on the important topic of schools as platforms for building healthy cultures and future leaders. In his presentation, he will highlight how schools can become transformative spaces that not only focus on academic excellences, but also nurture character, leadership, and a culture of health and well-being. So please join me in giving a warm virtual welcome to Dr. Toto Suharya as he shares his insights with us today. Dr. Toto, this screen is yours.
Okay, thank you, Amira. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to today's webinar on leadership. I want to highlight about risk management in school. And not to be your presenter today, and I look forward to sharing insight and best practice on how effective leader.
Sorry for interrupting, Mr. Toto. Can you unmute again? Okay, there you go.
Okay. Effective leader can drive sustainable waste management practice. Mr. Modi, can you help present to my
It's
PPT?
echoing, Pak. Okay.
Okay.
Matikan yang satunya, matikan.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe Pak Toto can turn off the audio
di other Zoom, Pak. Yang satunya dimatikan suaranya, Pak.
Okay. Wait. Okay.
It's still echoing, Pak. Sorry. Do you have any other device that are connected to
Okay.
our?
Good.
Yeah, there you go. It's much more better now.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome today to today's webinar on leadership and waste management. I'm honored to be your presenter today, and I look forward to sharing insight and best practice on how effective leadership can drive sustainable waste management practice. Okay. The issue of waste is crucial because the issues of waste is crucial because it affects us every day. Despite effort to address the problem, waste management remains a significant challenge, particularly in our daily behavior. I think environmental challenges like pollution and waste impact our health and future. Understanding these issues is vital for effective waste management solution. National waste accumulation reached 64 million tons per year, approximately 7 million tons of which is plastic waste. I think it's serious problem in our school and in Earth. And then leadership, I think, is very important because effective leadership is crucial in tackling environmental challenge. By inspiring leader can drive impactful waste management initiative and encourage sustainable practice. And then from plastic waste to food waste, the impact of our consumption habit is evident in the environmental. Therefore, it's essential to recognize the importance of proper waste management and take action to reduce our waste footprint. Leadership play a crucial role in addressing the waste challenge. A strong leader can mobilize community, influence policy, and drive innovation in waste reduction and management. And then leadership in action in school. Effective leader can be demonstrated by individual in various positions, including class leader, the school principal, and extracurricular club leader who can drive positive change and achieve the success to manage to waste management. And then simple solution. I think it is a simple solution from us in Indonesia, especially everyone can contribute to waste management by reducing, reusing, and recycling material. Small action can make a significant impact on our environment. I think this is a important thing. Effective leadership can be demonstrated the small thing like the reducing, reusing, and recycling. And then in the practice, and the simple practice, the solution, reduce waste in your daily life. I think take action for a clear environment. Reduce waste in your daily life. Reuse item whenever. possible to shape results and rethink consumption habit and choice. I think culture consumption is not good because rethink we the principle can drive how to rethink the consumption, and then the principal can engage in community to sustainable effort. I think that's my presentation, a little presentation. Thank you for your attention, and let's make a difference and become leader who positively impact our surroundings, starting from our own community. Let's take small action to impact our earth. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much, Dr. Toto Suharyo, for your insightful presentation. So you emphasize on how waste management is supposed to be simple, effective, impactful, and from your presentation, it is meant that we can start this from our own community by practicing the 3 Rs: reduce, reuse, and recycle. Your perspective on schools as platforms for building healthy cultures and future leaders is truly inspiring. We appreciate your commitment to shaping education that empowers the next generation, and we look forward to applying these ideas in our own communities. Thank you once again for sharing your knowledge with us.
Thank you, Amira.
For sure. Okay, moving on. We will have our next speaker. Here we have Coach Walter from transformationfirst.ai. Coach, are you with us?
Yes, I am.
Good day, sir. Okay, so a brief information about our second speaker. Coach Walter is a leadership coach and trainer with extensive experience guiding executives and corporate teams through transition in inclusive leadership, effective communication, and daily leadership behaviors. He leads programs such as executive coaching, leader in transition coaching, communications lab, and strategic leadership, and also hosts the International Growth 3 Leaders Community of Practice, which drives collaborative leadership challenges for workplace change and impact. With clients in more than 129 countries, he has a strong track record of empowering leaders across generations to embrace transformation and create positive change. And today, Coach Walter will share his presentation on leadership mindset for positive change in education. He will guide us on how adopting the right mindset can empower educators and students to drive meaningful transformation in schools and communities. So let's give him a warm virtual welcome as he begins his session. Coach Walter, the virtual floor is yours.
Thank you, Amira, and thank you all participants. It's such a pleasure to be with you today. And as we look at the need to transform, we heard from Cynthia, co-chair, about the need for collaboration, a more collaborative spirit, she said. And from Dr. Toto, we heard about also a change of mindset so that we look after our waste management much better. So I would like to share some thoughts with you about transformation in education. And can we load the slide, please? Yes, beautiful. Thank you. So I would, oops, there we go. So in my presentation, what I would like to share with you today are 3 keys to transforming education. I first like to share a story with you, and then the 3 keys, and I finish with 3 questions. And I hope that will stimulate our discussion today and in the time to come. Thank you. Next slide, please. So let me tell you a story. For 20 years, I was working at the Asian Development Bank, a large international bank headquartered in the Philippines, with Indonesia as a strong member, and all the countries of Asia are a member. The Asian Development Bank lends many billions of dollars every year to countries for development projects all across the region. And I was the head of their water section. Actually, water is really close to what Dr. Toto mentioned about wastewater and waste management. So this is what Dr. Toto mentioned is close to my heart, to help collaborate to clean up the environment. So as a bank giving loans and also technical assistance, the bank has a big system. There are many systems of delivering the results, of delivering the products. And maybe you could say that is a bit similar to the school. The schools that you work in, or maybe you're a student in, they have a curriculum system, they have administrative system, they have buildings, they have a lot of systems. And all those systems have been well designed and with good intention, just like the Asian Development Bank. Now, as I was leading the ADB's water work, I found that many of my colleagues were not satisfied. They thought that we can do better, and that started with themselves. So my story is that even though you have a good organization like the Asian Development Bank or your school, that doesn't mean that our result is good enough. We may need to keep transforming to deliver excellent results in today's world. And today's world is very different from this 5 years ago or 10 years ago or longer ago. So my message is that the transformation, it doesn't start in the system. It starts with us as people, as executives, as school principals, as teachers, as mentors, and also as students. So my story in the Asian Development Bank was that my colleagues started recognizing the need for leadership transformation starting in themselves. And they came to me for leadership coaching. And after they did some coaching and started practicing leadership behaviors and implementing that in their projects, they came back to me a few months later with amazing stories of change, how they worked with their clients in the countries to do a much better job in their projects. And I was so impressed with what they were able to do because they had embraced transformation starting in themselves. Now, the people I'm talking about, they were in their mid-career, maybe late 30s, 40s, 50s. But then I also discovered that in Asia, there are many young leaders who are still in high school, and they are already also learning how to transform and show up with effective leadership behaviors. So what I learned is that some people come to leadership development later on in life, and that's perfectly fine. But it is really wonderful if we can discover leadership practice becoming an effective leader early in life, in high school. And there are now many inspiring examples in Indonesia and in Asia and around the world of leaders, school leaders in high schools who, supported by their teachers, are making a huge difference in the world. So I discovered over these years, and Dr. Toto knows this because we have been collaborating for several years now, we discovered that leadership has no age. You can start it later in life, but if you can, and if you're lucky enough, and that's what we're talking about today, you can start it early in life. And then you have more opportunities as you keep showing up as a leader to make a real difference in the world, including in the challenging issue of the environment and waste management that Dr. Toto mentioned. So next slide, please. So the transformation that I mentioned brings me to my first key to share with you. So based on recent research, we know that leadership and 21st century education is not the same anymore as education used to be. If the transformation starts with us personally, definitely it also has to roll out in our organizations, in our school, in our education system. And some insights from research are that in the modern way, teaching as we knew it, formal teaching is actually only 10% of formal learning when we want to grow leaders and future leaders, as you said. 70% comes from experiential learning and 20% from social learning. It means learning with others. That's that collaboration that Cynthia was talking about. So that experiential learning could be participating in a school project to manage waste better, like Dr. Toto said. That's a kind of experiential learning, hands-on in projects that can accelerate our learning as students and as leaders. So 70% can be hands-on problem solving and application of knowledge in real-world projects, like in waste management. Maybe involving field trips and simulations and role plays to apply theoretical concepts into practice. And the 20%, the social learning, could be group projects, peer teaching, discussion groups, peer mentoring, teamwork, collaborative classroom environment. And I know that Dr. Toto and his colleagues at SMA Negeri 15 in Bandung have been practicing this for the past years, and we are privileged to work with them. Next slide, please. So the second key, yes, this one. So the second key is that transformation, like I told you in the story at the Asian Development Bank, it starts in yourself. If we want a better world, we have to transform ourselves first, at whatever age we are. If we are still, if we are high school students, or maybe we are a teacher, a mentor, an expert, a principal, working in the government to promote education reform, transformation always starts with ourselves. So this is about mindset. You cannot do a project, a successful project on environmental management if you don't have changed your own mindset first and your beliefs. Maybe you say, oh, it sounds good, but what can my small action do? If you think like that, then that's a belief. And that belief is limiting you, and it's also limiting the world. So transform your mindset, your beliefs, and also the challenges you take on. So often innovations that start with you, they are discovering your own strengths and leveraging them every day. Take on learning challenges to expand yourself in practice, and clean up your own shadow material under the surface. So the shadow material, I mean from psychology is teaching us that we all have some beliefs from our younger years that we can update and replace. So that's the second key, transform yourself first. Let's go to the next slide, please. And thank you, Isman, for helping there. The third key is to team up. That's the social learning I mentioned. Team up with learners. So team up with yourself. that's important because your behaviors will matter most. But also as teachers and principals, team up with your students and school colleagues to create collaborative projects. And also team up with the Global Peace Foundation network of champions and a new leadership core that they have set up. So sustainable education practices is about learning to show up frequently with effective leadership behaviors. We are practicing that in the Growth 3 Leaders community. Build your support network with fellow champions, mentors, and coaches. So doing change and transformation all by yourself is very hard. But if you do it together with others and have a good network, and we invite you to consider that today, that will help. And finally, leadership is to be there in service of others, as Cynthia said at the start. It's a life of service. It is to grow leaders around you, both teachers and students. Next slide, please. All right, so I'd like to finish with 3 questions for you to consider. If relating to the keys, if teaching is 10%, what matters most to your learners? And if we talk about transforming yourself first, that also applies to me every day. So what beliefs are you changing now? What beliefs that you still hold that are maybe not serving you anymore? So where in your mind can you change your belief to be an effective leader? And third, team up with learners. So what will you do to make a difference by teaming up? So I can't wait to hear or to read your answers. I've put my email address there too. You're most welcome to email me. I look forward to that. And also in today's discussion, hopefully we can touch on some of these keys and questions and inspire each other and move forward together, as Cynthia said, in collaboration. Thank you, Amira.
Thank you very much, Coach Water, for your inspiring presentation. Your insights on developing a leadership mindset truly encourage us to embrace change and contribute positively within education. To quote you a little, you say that we need to transform from time to time, and it doesn't start in the system, not from the organization, not from the institution, but it is from within every individual of us. And the most important thing is that leader has no age, and so it's not too late to start today. Coach, we really appreciate your commitment to transformation, and we really look forward to applying these lessons in our own context. Thank you once again for sharing your knowledge with us. All right. Okay, now let's move on to our next speaker. He is Dr. Inyoman Tingkat. Sir, are you with us? Sir, Dr. Inyoman Tingkat, are you with us?
Amira, thank you, Amira, for
Good
the
afternoon, sir.
good afternoon.
Okay, so for everyone's information, Dr. Inyoman Tingkat is the principal of Public Senior High School 2, South Kuta in Bali. And Public Senior High School 2, South Kuta in Bali is a pretty young school that quickly achieved accreditation A under his leadership. He's an educator, a writer, an innovator, and he has also authored books such as the title of these books are Taksu Cinta dalam Pengelolaan Sekolah, and the other one is Sekolah Penggerak, sebuah refleksi, while he also encouraging literacy through teachers and students publication like Majalah Kontemplasi. He actively promotes extracurricular and leadership development, guiding students to achievements in cultural, academic, and national competitions, and continues to inspire schools as platforms for nurturing future leaders. And today, Dr. Nyoman Tingkat will share his presentation on best practice of extracurricular and leadership in schools. He will highlight how extracurricular activities can become powerful platforms for nurturing leadership skills and shaping students into future change makers. So let's give him a warm virtual welcome as he begins his session. Dr. Inyoman Tingkat, the screen is yours.
Thank you, Mrs. Amira. I'm sorry I cannot English very good. I'm presentation with Indonesian limits.
No worries, no worries. Go ahead, sir.
Baik, Amira, teman-teman semua, dalam kesempatan ini saya akan mempresentasikan tentang kegiatan ekstrakurikuler di SMA 2 Kuta Selatan yang berfokus pada pengembangan seni dan budaya Bali sebagai bagian dari local wisdom kami dalam rangka memberikan dampak yang positif bagi para siswa dalam membangun karakter bangsa. Eh, Presentasi ini bermula dari semangatnya Ki Hajar Dewantara bahwa pendidikan itu tidak hanya mengisi otak, tetapi pendidikan itu juga membentuk karakter melalui pengalaman. Jadi melalui pengalaman melaksanakan budaya Bali, maka kami mengembangkan sejumlah ekstrakurikuler yang ada di SMA 2 Kuta Selatan. Setidaknya di SMA 2 Kuta Selatan itu ada lebih dari 40 ekstrakurikuler, tetapi yang berbasis budaya Bali itu diantaranya yang paling menonjol itu ada sekitar 4 sampai 5 ekstrakurikuler. Yang pertama adalah seni budaya Bali, yang pertama adalah seni tari Bali, Balinese dance, kemudian ada Balinese music, kemudian ada Majajaitan. Majajaitan in Bali di dalam bahasa Indonesia mungkin lebih tepatnya disebut merangkai janur, tetapi dalam konteks penguatan budaya. Dan berikutnya adalah Mekidung. Mekidung itu sama dengan Sing for God, nyanyian untuk ketuhanan, Sing for God. Eh, saya pikir juga di imat Kristiani itu juga ada, di Islam juga ada, di agama kami juga ada. Dan selain itu kami juga mengembangkan kegiatan-kegiatan yang juga berbasis seni budaya yang lain termasuk di dalamnya seni pencak silat seperti itu. Sebagai produk dari seni budaya Bali, khususnya di dalam seni tari, Balinese Dance, barangkali saya bisa menampilkan produk yang sudah dihasilkan oleh SMA 2 Kuta Selatan dalam bentuk tari Bali untuk memahkotakan sekolah. Sehingga kami mempunyai namanya tari maskot sekolah. Jadi tari maskot sekolah itu adalah tari yang menggambarkan tentang visi dan misi sekolah kami. Barangkali bisa memberikan, barangkali Pak admin bisa menampilkan potongan seni tari Bali kami yang kami unggah di slide. Iya, iya. This is bisa diaktifkan gininya musiknya dan tariannya biar bisa ditonton. Oh ya.
Wait, mohon tunggu sebentar ya, Pak.
Oke. Ya, barangkali itu cuplikan dari tari maskot sekolah kami. Sekolah kami masih baru sekarang berusia 6 tahun dan puji Tuhan, alhamdulillah, Astungkare, kami sudah memiliki tari maskot, tari kebesaran sekolah kami itu dari produksi ekstrakurikuler dari eh, seni tari Bali. Nah, kalau Bapak dan Ibu tadi menonton tariannya, sesungguhnya ada musiknya. Musiknya itu juga dari produk ekstrakurikuler kami. Jadi ibaratnya antara penari dengan pemain musik di dalam bahasa Bali disebutnya penabuh. Antara penabuh dan penari itu selalu bekerja sama, selalu berkolaborasi, sehingga antara gerak tari dengan musiknya itu selaras seperti itu. Dan itu saya pikir nilai-nilai karakter yang harus kami bangun selain memang manusia Bali pada umumnya harus menjaga kuat tradisi dan budayanya sebagai warga negara Indonesia. Dengan demikian, sekolah sebagai pusat kebudayaan juga sekaligus sebagai pusat pemertahanan seni dan tradisi budaya Bali yang semuanya itu tidak semata-mata berguna bagi kepentingan sekolah secara akademik, tetapi juga berguna bagi kepentingan para siswa kami dalam hidup bermasyarakat sesuai dengan 7 kebiasaan anak Indonesia yang kita cita-citakan hari ini sesuai dengan 8 dimensi profil lulusan. Selanjutnya dari para penari dan penabuh yang memainkan musik Bali itu selama ini bukan semata-mata untuk mengejar nilai dalam bentuk angka-angka, tetapi juga mereka bergerak dan bahkan banyak di antara mereka yang juga bisa mendapatkan keuntungan termasuk juga profit. Bahkan ada di antara mereka bisa membiayai dirinya sendiri untuk pembiayaan sekolah. Mereka ada yang menari ke hotel, ada yang mereka menari ke diskotik, ada juga yang bermain kecak ke tempat-tempat wisata, begitu juga ada yang memainkan musik di tempat-tempat wisata. Dan saya pikir itu selain untuk mengembangkan kebudayaan, itu juga bisa memberikan dampak positif bagi kehidupan mereka. Tidak hanya hari ini, tetapi juga pada masa yang akan datang. Begitu juga bentuk-bentuk seni budaya yang lain seperti Balinese music, kemudian juga menjejahitan atau merangkai janur, atau juga mekidung, mekidung atau sing for God. Artinya eh, anak-anak Bali selain dia harus kuat dengan jati dirinya, sekaligus juga mengembangkan kebudayaan sesuai dengan prinsip Ki Hajar Dewantara terkait dengan teori trikonnya. Trikon teori, kontinuitas, konvergensi, dan konsentris seperti itu. Nah, semua semua ekstrakurikuler itu tidak saja untuk memenangkan dirinya dalam persaingan antar individu di dalam sekolah atau di dalam kelas, tetapi juga memenangkan dirinya untuk menjaga jati diri kebudayaan Bali yang kalau boleh saya mengembangkan semangatnya adalah orang Indonesia harus kuat secara jati diri, tetapi juga harus kuat secara nasionalis, secara kebangsaan, tetapi juga tidak tabu menerima pengaruh dari budaya asing sepanjang itu sesuai dengan kepribadian bangsa. Dan itulah yang saya kembangkan di SMA 2 Kuta Selatan sesuai dengan visi dan misi sekolah kami. Secara keseluruhan apa yang saya sampaikan tadi sekali lagi adalah dalam kerangka penguatan karakter melalui semangat kebudayaan Bali tanpa melupakan semangat berbangsa, apalagi juga tidak melupakan semangat berglobalisasi. Jadi eh, antara tradisi, kemudian kebangsaan, kemudian globalisasi itu harus kami satu padukan. Tetapi penyatu paduan itu sesuai dengan konsepnya Ki Hajar Dewantara dalam trikon teori, konvergensi, konsentris, dan kontinuitas. Dalam kerangka itulah kami senantiasa selalu menguatkan kebudayaan itu dalam kerangka membangun manusia yang global, membangun manusia yang universal. Itu pula sebabnya ekstrakurikuler kami tidak hanya berbasisnya budaya Bali, tapi juga kami memiliki ekstrakurikuler yang berbasis olahraga, termasuk juga budaya yang lebih modern seperti marching band. Marching band juga kami kembangkan di SMA 2 Kuta Selatan, olahraga juga kami kembangkan di SMA 2 Kuta Selatan, kemudian seni budaya Nusantara kami juga kembangkan di SMA 2 Kuta Selatan. Dengan demikian, warna-warni dari ekstrakurikuler di SMA 2 Kuta Selatan itu tidak hanya Bali sentris, tetapi Bali oke, nasionalis yes, dan globalisasi juga tidak ada masalah sepanjang sesuai dengan semangat dan jati diri kebangsaan. Jati diri bangsa kami adalah jati diri yang mengedepankan nilai-nilai kemanusiaan berdasarkan Pancasila. Barangkali itu yang bisa saya sampaikan dalam sesi ini. Selebihnya saya mohon Ibu Miss Amira can to help me to translate in Indonesia for a more question. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Inyawan Tingkat, for your insightful presentation. So, your sharing on best practices of extracurricular activities and leadership in schools truly inspires us to see education as more than just academics. To quote you a little, Mr. Dr. Inyawan Tingkat said that education is not only to fill the brain with academic purposes, not only mathematics and then sciences, but also to preserve local cultural experiences. And these extracurricular activities not only preserve regional national culture, but also have a positive impact on their lives economically and hopefully later globally. We deeply appreciate your dedication to building future leaders. And sir, we look forward to applying these ideas in our own schools and communities. Thank you so much, sir. All right, so moving on to our last but not least speaker, we have our final speaker, which he is Dr. Anton Wardaya. Dr. Anton, are you here with us? Dr. Anton Wardaya, can you hear us? Hey, Dr. Anton, can you hear us? Okay, let us wait a little bit for his response. Dr. Anton, can you hear me? Are you with us?
Hello.
Hi, okay. Dr. Anton, good afternoon, sir.
Yeah. Okay.
Right. Okay, so Dr. Anton Wardaya is the principal of Senior High School Wardaya in Jakarta, and he is a dedicated educator with expertise in leadership, education policy, and character development. With a strong academic background and practical experience, he has pioneered approaches to integrating extracurricular activities with character building programs, ensuring that students are not only academically excellent, but also grow as responsible, compassionate leaders. His commitment to holistic education reflects his vision of schools as platforms for transformation and positive change. And today, Dr. Anton Wardaya will present on case study, integrating extracurricular and character development. He will share valuable experiences on how schools can meaningfully combine extracurricular activities with character building to shape well-rounded students and future leaders. So let's give him a warm virtual welcome as he begins his session. Dr. Anton, the virtual floor is yours.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you so much for Global Peace for inviting me as a speaker for this webinar. And then please, I want to share my screen first. Hello, everyone. My name is Dr. Anton Wadaya. I am the principal from Wadaya School from Jakarta. And this is about our school from zero to hero. Okay, next. I want to tell about, share my experiences about how we built the school, and the extracurricular is this important thing and factor. So our school is growing now. And our slogan is excel in knowledge and global insight and holistic. Okay, next. And the students come from multi-religions and also from multi-regions too. We have 5 classes for religions: Muslim, Christian, Catholic, Hindu, and Buddhism. And also from regions, yeah, we come from Bali, from Sumatra, Borneo, and Sulawesi. Okay, next. Okay, next. And now our school is based on our Ministry of Education, is ranked 8 for the best school for who get the highest achievement and medals in many Olympiad and competition. It's ranked 8 in Jakarta. The next. And we are the school for create many Olympiad students, and they go to our national science Olympiad. Okay, next. And our partnership is with our Ministry of Education, of course, and also we have partnership with Cambridge International Education and British Council, and also with many organizations, include social organization from domestic and overseas. Okay, next. And this is our partnership too with many industry, and also from industry, and also from company and university. Okay, next. And our extracurricular activities consist 25 field. There are Olympiad classes, research classes, and then also Lions Club, and give a Toastmaster, futsal, basketball, taekwondo, and also from digital marketing and entrepreneurship. Okay, next. And we want to build our students and alumni is holistic. They are balanced between academic and non-academic. We get the achievement award from Habitat Humanity for Humanity Indonesia, because like we are the biggest amount for donation to Habitat, and then we repair the houses in suburb area in Jakarta. Okay, next. And we want to share too about Leo Club. Leo Club is the organization club, social organization from Lions Club. Lions Club is organization international, recognized in 200 countries and also recognized by United Nations. And we have Dofi Duke Edinburgh Award from Cambridge University too. Okay, next. And we teach to the student how they can be the entrepreneurs, and they make the bazaar. We make the pre-love bazaar so they can sell, and then the cheapest things, goods, yeah, and then they can get the fund from this bazaar. Okay, next. So we can impactful to the environment too, and then we can, this is our student who are taking care about our Independence Day, 17 August, last month. Okay, next. And this is our activities too. They go to live in to Yogyakarta. They built the houses in one village in Yogyakarta, nearby Yogyakarta area. Okay, next. And also this is how they make the construction about the building too. And they live around 3 until 5 days in that village too. And we collaborate with Habitat for Humanity. Okay, next. And then we also visit the historical places like Borobudur Temple, and then Jakarta, Kraton, and then this is the Sultan places, and then we learn about the art and also the traditional habits from Sultan Hamengkubuwono. Okay, next. And this is our activities too. From grade 10, semester 1, they take internship. They work in global companies such as Google, Amazon, Tokopedia, and also Astra and Pertamina, etc. And they learn about how to manage their time, their money, and also they know about hardworking, yeah, from this job, because they must work from 8 to 5 every day. Okay, next. And this is our religions activity too, how to teach them to become the personal that believe the gods, yeah, trust the gods, yeah, trust their creators. Okay, next. And this is what the Amazing Race, and they go to many historical places around Jakarta with public transportation, how to teach them to become the tough person, tough student, and independent person. And then how they collaborate and synergy with other students too. Okay, next. And this is our activities. We also collaborate with sport and art activity, and we make outbound and also next leadership program with soldier, yeah, Indonesian soldier. Okay, next. And we have this is the extracurricular taekwondo. We have a championship around West Jakarta. All West Jakarta school come to our school. Okay, next. And we also visit the industry such as Mayora, and we how to the students learn about the connection between academic and non-academic to industry. Okay, next. And this is how they go to the industry such as Tokopedia, BCA, Bank Sentral Asia is one of the biggest bank in the Indonesia. Okay, and flooding hospital. Yeah, this is the flooding hospital is the they the ship, the boat go to around area in Indonesia, go to Papua, to Maluku, to Sulawesi, and etc. Okay, next. And we also visit the main industry and in campus too, and also we go to one of the top entrepreneurs in Indonesia, Ibu Nanik. She only sell the banana cake, but this is very big amount for offset for each month. Okay, next. And this is our crispy day, yaitu Creasi and Ekspresi Day, Creation and Ekspresi Day. How they express their with one of custom that they want to use every month, because like we know that if they if they want to increase their creativity, innovation, they must show up there with the freedom, yeah, something that they feel free. Yeah, okay, next. And yeah, this is our school. Because like our school is dormitory, we have dormitory school, boarding school. Yeah, we have like 30% is come from outside Jakarta. Okay, next. And this is the friendship tournament. It's with another school too. Okay, next. And how they balance with academic and non-academic. This is the profile alumni that already accepted at top universities in overseas and local universities such as Hong Kong, Singapore, US, and Canada, Australia. They got 100% scholarship from the countries or universities, and also from our government, and also from domestic universities such as Universitas Indonesia, ITB, UGM, that etc. Okay, next. Because like they have many portfolio with their activity with non-academic activities, this is the unique of our student and alumni. So the universities will give many scholarship for them. Okay, next. Okay, this is they got the scholarship from National University of Singapore, Nanyang Technological University, Singapore, Kyoto University, Chicago University, and etc. Okay, next. And why the important from extracurricular activities influence the students for getting the scholarship. Yeah. Okay. Next. Because like the university want to the student is the balanced student between academic and non-academic activities too. Okay. So this is our achievement students from non-academic. They win in singing too, in art, in Model United Nation, and also next they make the story robotic, and also from making jingles, song. Yeah, next. And the business plan too, and taekwondo, yeah, karate, and also next. Yeah, this is our testimony alumni. Yeah. Yeah, the NAFLA is our alumni got full 100% scholarship from Nanyang Technological University, which is the second rank in the world for material science after MIT. Yes. Okay, next. And she is the top achiever for Cambridge A-level result. And this is our event too for next month, the blood donation, about the health, mental health, and also the health check up too. We make the impact and powerful to our people around the school, yeah. And also next month we make the art event, yeah, and then we invite many keynote speaker to our event. Okay, next. And if you want to contact me, please contact to this one. This is our contact. Thank you so much for your attention and have a blessed day. And this is my contact too. I put into Zoom chat. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you. God bless you. Assalamualaikum.
Thank you very much, Dr. Anton, for your insightful presentation. So, your case study on integrating extracurricular activities and character development has given us practical perspectives on how schools can nurture holistic student growth. There in Wardaya School in Jakarta, all of the extracurricular activities there are making students do impactful acts to the environment, teaching them to maintaining the integrity of the nation, making donations and helping people in villages firsthand. And then they also try to preserve local culture and history. They also have internship. Dr. Anton mentioned earlier. They have internship in global companies that teach them to manage themselves, their time, their money, and becoming a hardworking person, learn to collaborate and search for connection globally. They can be an entrepreneur, become their own boss, something like that. And uh, they also have the crispy agenda, kreasi and ekspresi, which is creation and expression, which shows that to balance academic achievement and non-academic achievement, they can also be free to express what they love to do. We truly appreciate your dedication to advancing education, sir, and we look forward to applying these lessons in our own schools and communities. Thank you, sir, for sharing with us. All right. Okay, we have heard from our distinguished speakers. Now, I hope you're all excited because we will have a short discussion with one of our Young Bridging Leaders Challenge alumni. The YBL program has been a journey of growth, transformation, and collaboration for many young leaders. And today, we get to hear directly from Zidan, someone who has grown his leadership skill through YBL Challenge. Zidan, are you with us?
Yes,
Hi, how are you?
I'm good.
Okay, great. So, Zidan, thank you for being here with us. I'd like to start by asking you this. How has your experience in community engagement shaped your personal leadership journey?
Okay. My journey in community engagement, especially through the YBL challenge, really do transform me. I started as someone who's a bit shy and hesitant to take the initiative, but working with my team and learning through YBL showed me that leadership isn't just about standing in front all the time. It isn't just about giving instructions. It's about learning how to listen, how to empower others, how to create environment where every member feel valued. This experience had turned me from being shy and hesitant person to be more confident in myself and become more analytical. Community engagement through WIBA has taught me that leadership is not just an individual achievement, but a shared journey of growth and impact for the community that I'm in and my team.
Wow. Yeah, that's really inspiring to hear. Okay, now thinking about the next generation of leaders, especially for those who might be interested in joining the YBL Challenge fourth generation, what lessons from your leadership practice do you think can inspire other students to step up, to collaborate, and create positive change?
Okay, that's a wonderful question. One of the most important lessons that I've learned from my leadership practice is that leadership always begins with courage. The courage to step forward even when you're afraid that you don't have all the answers, or if you're afraid you might do something wrong. Many students like me feel that they are not ready to lead, but in reality, leadership is a continuous process of learning, grew together with others. In the YBL challenge, I also discovered that great results only happen when you trust your team, acknowledge their contributions, and make them feel that their voices truly matter. It really feels great when everyone in your team feels proud with their performance, and that's the greatest feeling in leadership that I've learned in YBL. So, to the next generation of leaders, do not afraid to take the first step. Embrace teamwork and stay open to feedback. And remember that even the smallest actions can have bigger impact and changes in your community. I look forward to seeing more of young leaders to step up.
Amazing. Okay, thank you so much, Zidane, for sharing your story and reflections with us. Your journey shows us that community engagement and leadership go hand in hand, and it's truly inspiring to see how the YBL challenge has helped shape the experience. I hope our participants today feel encouraged by your words, and who knows, maybe some of them will be part of Young Bridging Leaders Challenge fourth generation and continue this journey of transformation and collaboration. Okay, let's give a round of virtual applause to Zidane for sharing with us today. Thank you, Zidane. It's nice to have you with us. All right. Okay, before we officially close today's agenda, we'd like to give you some time for reflection and sharing. So, we've heard powerful insights today on leadership, on education, and transformation from our distinguished speakers. Now, let's take it a step further. So here's the question we'd like you to reflect on. The question would be, how can you personally transform your extracurricular or class experiences into opportunities for leadership and positive impacts? Not only in your school, but also probably in your community and even globally. Okay, so in a moment, we will divide you into two breakout rooms. So one for Indonesian speakers and another one for English speakers. So please take a few minutes to share your reflection with each other. And don't worry, don't overthink things. This is an informal and open space, so feel free to share ideas, probably experiences, or even challenges that you have been faced. This is also a chance to connect and learn from your fellow participants. So you can go to your breakout room and I'll see you here again in 15 minutes.
Can everyone join the breakout room by yourself, or do you guys need me to assign yourself because we need to divide it between Indonesian speaker and English speaker? Do you guys have any icon that you can join? Jadi teman-teman izin jadi kita ada dua ruangan, ada ruangan untuk yang teman-teman yang bisa menggunakan bahasa Indonesia, silakan bergabung di breakout room yang namanya Indonesian Speaker. Sedangkan untuk teman-teman yang lebih nyaman menggunakan bahasa Inggris, silahkan bergabung di ruangan yang nama breakout-nya adalah English Speaker. Terima kasih semuanya. Hello, Amira. We are back. Where are you? Oh, Amira. Oh, there you go. Hi, Amira.
Hi, sorry, I was really engaged in the English speaker session, so I forgot to get out from that breakout room. Okay, so I see that some of you have come back to the main room. Hello again. How's the discussion?
It went well.
Hey, I was wondering what would it be in the Indonesian speaking room, but okay. I hope it was fruitful, yeah, to each of you. All right, so to end the session, I would like to thank you, everyone, for sharing your reflections in the breakout room. I heard so many inspiring ideas and stories as well, and I see how much passion and commitment each of you brings to transforming education and leadership. As we conclude the reflections sessions, I hope you will carry forward today's insights into your schools, your communities, and beyond. On behalf of the session, I want to express my gratitude once again to our speakers as well as the participants. Now, to officially close our program, I will hand the screen back to the MC, Sherin. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Amira, for becoming our moderator and guiding us through today's reflection session and also our discussion too with the speakers. And now we have now come to the next part of our program, the connection of our moderator and speakers. We will wait for Kak Isman to present the screen first before we give the acknowledgement of certificate. Okay. So we have it is my pleasure to present certificates of appreciation to our moderator first, Amira Jasmine Salsabila. Thank you for leading today's session and very well, and we really appreciate it. Thank you, Amira. Let's take a picture first before we move on to our next speaker.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Okay. So next to our esteemed speaker who have shared their valuable insight with us today. Here we have prepared a symbolic certificate for Dr. Toto Suharyo. Thank you for your insight on leadership in waste management. Hi, Pak Toto. Thank you very much for your presentation today. And now we move on to our next speaker for Coach Walter. We have prepared a symbolic certificate. Thank you for sharing with us about leadership mindset for positive change in education. Thank you so much, Coach Walter.
Thank you.
And next, we provide symbolic certificate for Dr. Inyoman Tingkat. Thank you for sharing about best practice for extracurricular and leadership in school. And we really appreciate your thoughtful sharing about your experience in extracurricular and as principal. Thank you so much, Pak Nyoman. And next, we provide a symbolic certificate for Dr. Anton Wardaya. We really appreciate your inspiring words on integrating extracurricular and character development in Wardaya School. Thank you very much, Mr. Anton. And last but not least, we provide a symbolic certificate for Muhammad Jidan Al-Hadi. We really appreciate your sharing on your YBL Challenge experience, especially on your third gen experience and what you get from the third gen experience as the leader. Thank you so much, Jidan. And thank you once again to our moderator and all of our speakers. Now we would like to capture this moment with a virtual group photo. So please turn on your camera and give us your best smile. Okay, so let's turn on your camera, please. So we can take a picture together. Okay, are you guys ready? Because we will be taking picture right away. Hold your pose as I count to 10. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Again, on another slide. 1, 2, 3. Hold your camera if that's okay. And another slide, please. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we have 3 slides, if that's okay. Okay, and we are done. Thank you so much, everyone. Before we close, we are excited to share that the Young Bridging Leader Challenge for the fourth generation is now open for recruitment. So maybe we can wait for Kak Isman to share screen. Yes, there you go. So the YBL challenge for the fourth generation is now open for recruitment. So you guys can screenshot this slide. And this program is designed to inspire principals, teachers, and students alike. For example, we have Zidan, or for the principal, we have Pak Inyoman, and the teachers, we have Falik, or any other teachers who we meet today. And to see school as a center of leadership transformation, where extracurricular, classroom learning, and community engagement merge to create future leaders of positive change. And if you are passionate about leadership transformation and interfaith collaboration, we encourage you to join this program. The last day to submit your application is October 3rd, 2025. So don't miss this golden opportunity to grow your leadership with us and also with Coach Water too. And dear participants, the feedback form is now open and will only be accessible during this Zoom session. So please take a 5 minute to complete it by scanning the QR code or using the link typed in the chat. I will send it to the chat group. Wait for a minute. Okay, there you go. You guys can access the bit.ly or the form. And your e-certificate will be sent automatically to your email right after you submit the form. So please make sure to check your email to confirm that you have received the certificate. And kindly note that we won't be responding to any inquiries or email regarding this event after it ends. So please make sure to complete everything immediately. Once you have submit the form, you may leave the Zoom room and that concludes our event today. So on behalf of the organizer, GPF Indonesia, AXI, and Natalie in the Lights, and also Transformation First Asia, I would like to express my deepest gratitude for your continued engagement and active participation throughout the session. And let's continue to work together in transforming education for world brighter future. I'm Sharon Angelica, your MC for today, and thank you and have a wonderful day. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you so much,
Thank you.
Coach.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you,
Thank
Coach.
you.
Thank you,
Great to
everyone.
meet you all.
Bye, Coach.
Thank you.
Congrats, Amira, Sherin.
Congratulations.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Sherin and Amira.
Thank you, Coach. Thank you very
Well
much.
done.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
No matter where we're from, no matter who we are, there's a fervent wish and longing deep inside our hearts for the fulfillment of God's original dream. Let's make it happen with true love, devotion, and sincerity. Let's go and build a peace nation, show the world nation, peace nation. Let's build a peace nation now. It starts from within. No more barriers and walls. When people learn to live for others and heed that noble call, we begin right here. And if we follow through, embracing all around the world, we'll make this dream come true. Let's go and build a peace nation, peace nation. Show the world we can become one family under God. Peace nation, peace nation. Let's build a peace nation now. Peace nation, peace nation. Show the world we can become one family under God. Peace nation, peace nation. Let's build a peace nation now. If only for a day, if I could stand there and be in a place where people live in peace and harmony. I want to see that peace nation, peace nation. Show the world we can become one family under God. Peace nation, peace nation. Let's build a peace nation now. Peace nation, peace nation. Show the world we can become one family under God. Peace nation, peace nation. Let's build a peace nation now. Peace nation, peace nation. Show the world we can become one family under God. Peace nation, peace nation. Let's build a peace nation now. Let's build a Let's go and build a peace nation. Peace nation. Show the world we can become one family under God. Peace nation. Peace nation. Let's build a peace nation now. Peace nation. Peace nation. Show the world we can become one family under God. Peace nation. Peace nation. Let's build a peace nation now. If only for a day, if I could stand there and be in a place where people live in peace and harmony. I want to see that peace nation. Peace nation. Show the world we can become one family under God. Peace nation. Peace nation. Let's build a peace nation now. Peace nation. Peace nation. Show the world we can become one family under God. Peace nation. Peace nation. Let's build a peace nation now. Peace nation. Peace nation. Show the world we can become one family under God. Peace nation. Peace nation. Let's build a peace nation now. 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 Let's build a peace nation now.